So I'm here with Sinethemba Qeshile, Warriors wicketkeeper-batsman. Only 19 years of age, and is really making a name for himself across cricket, across all formats in a way we could say as well. Because I mean, with him Mzansi Super League, you saw himself traveling around. So what I want to actually ask you is, from the first time that we spoke, it was shortly after the Khalid Mohidin week where you were late for border and you had a good week that week.
Yeah.
What's been tough? How's it been? I mean, a lot of people were disappointed with the fact that you didn't make the Under-19 World Cup squad. How did you turn that into a positive going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I just try best not to look at the negatives. From the Coca-Cola Khalid Mohidin week, I've just taken all the positives and put them one side, and I'll follow the one path. So that's what made me successful over the years from then. And with the World Cup story, it's already behind my head.
Yeah.
I don't think about that now. I'm in a new level now, so I just focus on that.
I mean, you had an amazing start. I mean, scoring a half century on your debut as well. And you've continued playing really well for the Warriors, becoming a focal point of their team. What has been the key to your performances, would you say?
Yeah, it's just the practices, the environment and everything has just been welcoming, and they're pretty good guys and very welcoming in the team, and they actually help all the youngsters very well.
What sort of advice have you gotten from the senior players?
Just take everything as it comes. Don't look at all the negatives and all that, and just have fun. The main thing is just to have fun.
So going forward, obviously the season's almost coming to an end. I think that your eyes will obviously be on the future and for the Warriors. What are some of your goals that you are willing to achieve going forward?
I don't want to look too far ahead. I just want to make the one day squad first and see how it goes there, and then I'll look at another step and then go forward from there.
Which format would you say you prefer? Do you prefer the longer format where you have to actually dig in and play these type of innings that you played today as well, also scoring the winning runs against the Cobras, or do you prefer the faster paced game?
I prefer the longer game and the 50 over. Our game is pretty similar in both formats, so I prefer 50 and longer format.
And talk to me a little bit about your experience in the Mzansi Super League. I mean, you obviously you didn't get a chance to play, but I think you obviously would have wished you could play one or two games.
Yeah.
But tell me about that experience and what it was like to travel around with different teams.
Yeah, it was very good. Well, especially for me, I just learned a lot batting in the nets, doing drills, scoring options with all the coaches. It's a very good support staff. And with regards to players, they're very welcoming, and also to the young players, and they help the youngsters very well. So it was a very good experience with them.
Because I spoke to Dale Steyn for the Blitz, and he was mentioning that there are certain things that youngsters pick up on that they can learn, and it's not necessarily cricketing things. Sometimes it's the way you put on your tape, or the way you prepare your bats, and the way you lay out your kit, and small little things that like actually can motivate youngsters to see how they do things a little bit differently. You've obviously had the chance to sit in a room with Reza Hendricks, who's now making it onto the Proteas scene, and those type of batsmen. So what are some of the things that you've picked up from the older players and the more experienced players?
Okay, I'll go with Reza, as you mentioned. His corner is just very neat. His pads are in one side, his shoes are all there, his bats are in one place, and it's the same thing every single day.
Wow.
And it's just neat, and that's what I've picked up from him.
Yeah.
But the rest is just messy. It's messy, yeah.
Are you a superstitious person? Do you have certain things that you'd want to do before you go into bat or before you go into an innings?
Yes, I'm not really superstitious, but I just repeat all the things that I do every game. Like I'll put shoes, socks, my leg into my pants or my arm into my shirt, or the left side first and then the right hand side. Same goes to my pads, gloves and everything. And when I walk onto the field, it's the same thing. So that's what actually keeps me going.
And lastly, just some of the heroes that you look up to in the game. Firstly, from a Proteas perspective and maybe worldwide.
I look up to De Villiers. Just the way he's very calm at the crease, on and off the field. He's the same person. I really enjoy watching him.
Thank you very much, Sinethemba, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.